explosiveness, yeah. And yeah, I'm ready to go Saturday night now.
And what about the support? You've got good people around you who are coming out again to support you as well.
Yeah, I've got some good fans who've been to every one, but with what's going on the weekend, you know, I've not done great with tickets this time, but you know, I've done enough to get out there, so yeah.
It's understandable, there's stuff going on, isn't it? But really, we do want to urge people, if they can, to go to the boxes to get the tickets, because it is hard graft, isn't it, selling tickets, especially when you're selling your own tickets and you've got to do it. It's quite hard, isn't it, at times?
Yeah, it's horrible. You know, people don't see what goes on behind closed doors, sort of thing, and yeah, just messing about. You're trying to train, you're trying to get rid of the tickets, you're trying to make weight. A lot does go on behind closed doors, but you know, you just got to make sure you're ready come fight night.
Top man. Well, look, I think it shows a lot of, you know, you know, good traits to get straight back in there, and I think it's great, mate. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how you get on Saturday, and I'm sure it's going to be back to winning ways for Lewis. Anything you want to say? A final note?
No, just tune in and watch on Saturday night. And yeah, thank you.
Top man, Lewis. Appreciate it as always. See you next time, mate. See you. Tickets still available from the boxers, guys. Please see the boxers if you haven't already. If you're in that decision, you're at a loose end Saturday, you're in the local area or whatever, get down to Bowlers. Get down to Bowlers. See the tickets. Get out and support them. Adam Rasool's with me. Adam, you know, it's going to be a sort of similar first question than it was to Lewis. Obviously, last fight out, he was disappointed afterwards. Didn't go the way you wanted it to go. Can you just take us back to how you felt that when the decision was being read out?
Just me feeling flat on the night. I had a great camp. I've got no excuses. Even if I had one, I won't give it to you. So I had a great camp, a great sparring. Just on the night for me. That's it. But I'm just looking to get back to winning ways.
Again, it's an awkward opponent, good boxer and everything. It does show that the show is always well matched. There's always a challenging opponent in front of you. But you know, I'm sure you would somewhere down the line want a rematch, maybe, or what do you think?
Possibly, yeah. That's a possibility. It can happen, but like you said, challenging opponents. I'd rather have these tough tests now. I'd rather have these lessons now than 10 fights down the line when I fight for a title, and you know I won't make the same mistake twice.
No, you study boxing. You're always studying boxing. You know, you watch all old school fights and everything like that. You know, you must yourself know the things that you need or want to work on. You know, the same sort of thing that I mentioned to Lewis. So, are there certain things that you know that you'll be doing differently in the build-up to this one?
Yeah, there's certain little things that I've like you said, changed and tweaked. You know, in these last couple of weeks, knowing where I went wrong, and just doing more of certain things. That's all, and that's all you'll see.
Do you think it's important when something doesn't go your way to have a good team around you, and do you find out who your real friends are? They say that's a cliche, that you find out who your real friends are. Is that true?
Yeah, in a sense, yeah, you do. But I'm lucky to have great family, great friends around me, people who still support me. You know, a great team in part. You know, in someone that I can trust in my corner fully. So yeah.
Someone mentioned making weight earlier, and that is hard in itself, isn't it? How difficult is it to actually do that as well, making the weight? How hard are the last few days leading up to a fight?
It's hard. People don't see behind closed doors, like Lewis said. Behind closed doors, a lot goes on, you know, in terms of tickets, making weight, everything. It's a lot of, it's down to, a lot of this game's down to mental, you know, not physical.
Yeah, mental, and like you say, I like what you said there. A lot of people don't see what go on behind closed doors. Get onto the Black Flash YouTube channel, because there's all these guys' stories on there. You know, the stories are on there. You can see what they get up to. You can see what they're doing, and believe me, it's hard work. So big respect to all the fighters here and any fighters out there. Adam, anything you want to say to
anyone? Just thanks to everyone who's bought a ticket and is coming down on Saturday night.
Top man. Adam, thank you, mate. Appreciate it, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
Right, Umar, come and take a seat. Umar Naz is someone I've not had on this stage before. First time on a Black Flash promotion show. You've been fighting on the VIP shows, managed by Steve Wood. What brings you onto this show then? How did this happen? How did this sort of make its way around?
Yeah, well, I trained at a Matt, and you know, he's close with Pat, so he was like, you want to get on the show? So I was like, yeah, get on the show. Well, I've always, since I've been boxing, I've always watched, the shows and stuff. So I thought, it'd be good to get on a show like this.
It's brilliant. It's great to see you on the show because it shows not only it's great that Manchester promoters are working together. I know you train Matt Bolton as well, great trainer. He's got a good relationship with Pat, and here you are. So different set of people that you've been on shows with before. It's an individual game as well, obviously, but there's some really talented people on the card with you.
Yeah, there's honestly, like, to be part of these fights for the first time, boxing on a big show like this. It's great for me as well because I've only had 2 fights, so for me upcoming, boxing with these kids, so it's good for me as well.
Now this is your 3rd fight.
3rd fight.
Your pro debut was against Fons Alexander, who's a good kid himself, a good seasoned veteran sort of guy, knows all the tricks. You come through the first 2 successfully. You've got a Russian opponent in your 3rd fight who's a tough guy. Tell us about it.
Well, my first 2 were sound. I got a Russian kid on Saturday, but listen, I know what I can do. I work hard in the gym. I've only 50% yet. No one's seen the best of me, but I know come Saturday, people will see the best of me with this kid.
What are you like as a boxer? And people who haven't seen you on the Black Flash, platform, what are you like as a boxer? What would you sort of say to people, style-wise, that you're like?
I could do a bit of both. I could box. I'm good on the back foot. I could box, but if someone comes to fight, I could fight as well. So it's good to mix it up, box, fight. Whatever comes, and just have an answer to everything.
Yeah, obviously Steve Wood's putting on great shows in Manchester. Pat is putting on regular shows. There's another one in December as well. Make sure you tune into that one as well, obviously. Hopefully you can keep regular and maybe we'll see you again on these shows, maybe even on the one in December.
Yeah, so see how this one goes on Saturday and then hopefully get this one out of the way and then get one in December as well. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, I want to thank Pat as well for getting me on this show. I've not been on this show before, so like I said, not many people know me yet. I'm only 2 fights in, but I know for sure come Saturday I'll get the win and people will start knowing me more then.
Where are your home supporters from? Is it Bolton or
Blackburn?
Blackburn.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you're having a few from Blackburn.
Yeah, a lot of people will come from Blackburn to show me support and stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a good night.
Brilliant. Looking forward to. Listen, if you haven't seen Umar yet, then tune in on Saturday. Get down to Bowlers, watch the stream, show your support. Of course, the stream will be on there afterwards as well, so go back and watch it. Even if it's watching it on Sunday, make sure you watch these young fighters coming through because you're looking at some future stars here as well. Umar, anything you want to say?
Nah, just see you all Saturday night and, yeah, be a good performance.
Oh, great to meet you, and hopefully see each other again.
See you there.
Cheers.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, we've got Saifullah Siddiqui here, a.k.a. King Safi in the house. How'd you go by on the street? Did people call you King Safi on the street?
First of all, I want to thank Black Flash Promotion to choose me in that show. And I want to thank Golden Gloves Boxing. I want to thank my coach, Smith, to bring me here as a professional boxer in that stage. Yeah, a lot of people not really call me King Safi, but I believe in myself. I'll be the king. I'm going all the way to the top.
I like it. So you're from Golden Gloves in Liverpool. So you come over here from Liverpool today. How did you end up in Liverpool? Because I understand you've got a really interesting backstory as well. Would you mind just telling us a little bit about your backstory and how you ended up in Liverpool?
I travel all Europe to come to this country. I risked my life 8 times to get to this country. And it's hard, like don't have clothes on you, don't have shoes, like sleep on the street. 8 months, 6 months to get to this country, risk your life. It's not easy, but I want to show to people that who I am. I want to show it Saturday night. One man cannot stop my chasing dream. I want to go all the way to the top.
Yeah, I can see why you have that mentality, King Safi. I can see why you have it because you've had that struggle to get here and living as a refugee, I believe, as well. And it's a tough life, isn't it? And we've had a similar story on here before with the Black Flash show. I respect it. So does that sort of, in a sense, mean that to you fighting in the ring's easy-ish because you've had such a tough journey?
Of course, because I have been with biggest fight in my life, like risk my life. I felt on the water, like 5 minutes later, if police didn't come, I was die, like nearly to die. I was swimming, I didn't know how to swim. So police put ropes and then I got back to the ship. So getting a drink is for me like fun, like just enjoying my life.
Absolutely. And how did you end up in Liverpool?
Suddenly I transferred from London to Warrington, and from Warrington I came to Liverpool. First day I just asked my social worker, I'm looking for boxing gym. I don't care what is it, I just get in. And my social worker called my friends Wahab, and he brought me to boxing Golden Glove gym. First night I just did light turning, and then the coach saw, and then he called me come in the morning. So he took me, and I wasn't a good boxer at first. I came here, and then the coach changed me totally different boxer. Now I feel like I'm in highest level boxing. In IQ, different mentality. I believe in myself. I'm going all the way to the top.
And what are you like as a boxer? And I asked the same question earlier to Umar. What are you like as a boxer?
What do you mean, like my style?
What's your style? Yeah.
Actually, I don't want to say my style. Let people stay like excited and see Saturday night what I bring in the table.
Absolutely, definitely. I mean, we're going to do that. Hopefully there'll be more as well coming from interviews, and hopefully this is the start of a journey with Black Flash as well. And we'll learn more about your journey as we're going along as well.
Yeah, it's my first pro debut. I want to show to the people what a refugee can bring to the table. Like, it's not about just getting in the ring and win the fight. I want to show my feeling. My family is back on Afghanistan in bad situation. I want to show that every fighters have their own family here, support everything. I have only my coach. Without him, I'm nothing here. I don't have family, I don't have nothing, only my coach. My boxing gym is family. I don't enjoy the vacation. I enjoy it by training, stay at the gym, and I see my coach as my dad.
Great, brilliant. Well, look, it's great to have you on the show. Brilliant. And we'll look forward to seeing you on Saturday. Professional debut. Make sure you tune in to see King Safi in action, and I'm sure you'll be following the journey. Great to see you. Thank you.
Yes, I just wanna thank my coach. Did everything for me, and I wanna thank my social worker. They always support me. I wanna thank my friends, those who wanna come to fight. That's it.
Good to meet you. Great to meet you. Thank you. All right, I don't know who's coming next. Artam? Artam's coming up. Right, guys, yes, so doors, 5 p.m., 6 p.m. first bell, approximately 6 p.m. first bell. Artam Kasparian, the Tank. Great to see you. Great to see you, the Tank.
Great to see you.
There you go. And listen, every fight you're proving up to your nickname, the Tank, because you literally don't stop coming like a tank, and it's great to watch. Great entertainment.
Well, yeah, that's why they called me the Tank. It was not me that gave me the nickname. That's exactly what I don't know his name, but the guy before me, he said. King Safi. Sorry. King Safi said, you know, it's the feeling inside of you that you can it's like expressing yourself in the ring, and my feeling is being a tank, and go out there and making war. That's my feeling, not only because of the fans, because I want to give them a very entertaining fight, but that's my feeling. That's how I feel, and that's how I want to box, to fight, and yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And you've fought on the Black Flash shows two of the toughest journeymen on the circuit in Darryl Sharp and then Bradley Davis, isn't he? Who's actually very good defensively, actually. And he's quite slippery. But in the end, you just kept coming, didn't you?
Who?
The guy you last fought.
Yeah, Bradley, yeah? Bradley, yeah. Yeah, he was very defensive. Well, he started off, and I know there was a moment he wanted to show his power, because he was like 15, he was a cruiserweight, he was like 15, 12 to 20 kilos heavier than me. And, and he wanted to show his power to keep me like a little bit off, but you know what the tank does, he doesn't feel the power, and he keeps going forward. And I kept pressuring him and showed him my power, and yeah, he went in the defense mode, and that's where he stayed, and he felt it, and yeah, that's who I am.
I'll be honest, I was the MC and I felt it, I'll be honest. So,
and he's a big guy. You saw he was a big guy, and even though he was like big and strong, he felt the power.
Opponent this Saturday night, tell us about the opponent this Saturday night.
It's a French guy. He's my weight, so it's the first opponent here in my weight, and he's a southpaw, and he's like good technical boxer, very solid defense. So it would be a nice fight, I think. Nice test for me to figure out how to get in there, throw them shots, land these hard punches, and you know, to hurt him. That will be a nice test, I think.
Well, it'll be great to see you fighting someone at your own weight as well, and to see what you can do, because you know people are already starting to talk about you. That tank keeps rolling, and if you haven't seen the tank in action yet, make sure you tune in on Saturday, and make sure you tune in from the first bell as well, because there's lots of good talent here on the card. Yes. Anything you want to say on a final one to anyone?
I want to say that well, you know, I want to thank Pat Barrett at first, because without Pat, I wouldn't be here. Pat gave me this chance, so man, I'm very grateful to him. I respect him a lot, and you know, I want to show myself, and not only show myself, because I know that I can be up there with the top guys. You know, I know I can be there, and I fought these guys. I fought Ben Whittaker, I fought Khalil Ko, Atif Oberton, Luka Plantic in the amateurs. And these are guys, you know, they are now in the top 50 in the box rec, you know, top 50. And some of them are, I fought Osli Iglesias, who's IBO, I think, IBO world champ in the super middleweights. You know, and I fought all these guys, Julio La Cruz, and you know, and I know I'm up there. I know I can be up there, and that's what I belong. And you know, with the right management, with Pat Barrett helping me out and getting me up there, and you know, showing the fans, because we need the fans, we need the support to get there. I know I can be there. I can be there, and I belong there. So. Yeah, man, so watch my fights, watch me fight, because I belong there, and I will come and get what belongs to me. I will come and get it.
All right, thank you very much. Great to see you, as always.
Thank you very much.
See you next time. Thank you, Artam. And then, last but certainly not least, Leighton Cmore. Leighton, come and take a seat, mate. So good to see you. So, last fight, you got that stoppage. And it's always exciting to watch you box, but that one was particularly exciting because it was a fight, wasn't it? And it was a good stoppage.
Yeah, no, you know, I enjoyed it. Like, obviously the first 2 rounds was quite cruise control mode, but then obviously, you know, with me and Pat, we had a conversation before coming out for that third, and then as you seen the result, do you know what I mean? So we, you know, it was there, and it was there for the taking, do you know what I mean? So we knew what we needed to do, and like I said, we practiced what we practiced when we last had the conversation on the last press conference, and it showed, do you know what I mean? So
is that what happened then? So so Pat was basically like, look, you got to put it on him now, and you did?
Yeah, well, it was more funnier than that, to be honest. To be honest, I'll be honest, first 2 rounds...
be honest, come on, be honest.
Yeah, no, I'll be honest. The first 2 rounds, all I was thinking about was just throwing one right jab. I thought, if I don't throw a single jab that's half decent, I'm going to get it in the air next week. I thought, and I don't really want that in the gym, do you know what I mean? It's like, when we all sat there and him giving it me, so I thought, well, at least if I throw one, I've done half all right here. So for the first 2 rounds, that's all I was fixated on. So I kind of just went into a bit of an autopilot mode, and like I say, then he came to me and said, what's the script here? So I was like, what do you mean, you know? what's wrong? I've done a job. And he said, like, you're not even getting out of first gear. He's like, let's take it up now and let's, you know, let be Leighton and with, you know, what we've been practicing. So, and I came out and done it, and as you see in the third round, then we got the stoppage. So sometimes that shows the importance of a coach and having the right person in your corner, really, because I could have stayed in that mode for 5-6 rounds, you know what I mean, and then not notice. So having that person in the corner to bring it out of you and look at you and see you the same way you see yourself and see the potential, it shows sometimes, you know, that that's as important as you being in the ring as well, as having that person behind you in that corner. And yeah, it's just shown.
How many times has Pat made you work on that job since you've gone back in the gym then?
Still every day. It's not perfect.
I'm glad he's not really listening too much because he's having a chat there, so we can tell, we can be honest.
Yeah, no, he's hiding in my eyesight here, so I'm all right. No,
he's seen us now. Don't worry. No, he's seen us now.
No, you know, it's just one of them things. You know, Pat's a perfectionist, and he wants the best out of everyone, and he knows what your attributes and strengths are, and he wants them to develop and grow, but also to be what makes you shine. Do you know what I mean? Each individual fighter on the show has a style and has something unique, and that's why Pat makes the shows the way he does. Do you know what I mean? He wants people to see an arrangement of styles, an arrangement of, you know, skill, whether it's your first or second fight, whether it's your 10th or 12th. Do you know what I mean? Like, he wants that balance between it all, and like in the gym, the same applies. You know, each individual fighter has a thing that they bring to the gym, and he brings that out of them. You know what I mean? And he works on that. Do you know what I mean? He spends time and he takes it bit by bit till you get it. So obviously, you know, for me, when it was only a short period of joining the gym, it was just very minimal, simple stuff, but it was what was effective, and we needed what we made in terms of the game plan for the fight. So that's why it was so important to me, the jab. But no, we still perfect it now, and I probably will do to the day it's the last one. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them things, you're never 100% perfect, but you keep striving to be better every time, and that's the main important thing.
Yeah, and every fighter that comes out of that gym is well drilled, and you know, it pays dividends, doesn't it? It pays dividends. Last one then. You're on a roll now with the stoppage. You know, I know the cliche we don't go looking for it. I know all that. Yeah, I've heard that a million times. But are you looking for it this time?
The win is the important thing, and the progression is the main factor. If the stoppage is there, then we will take it. Do you know what I mean? Because I always believe that if you go looking too much for it, you can leave yourself open, and it happens a lot, and it can happen at any level. It doesn't matter whether it's your first grassroots or top world champion level. Do you know what I mean? It can happen at any point. So I think the first important thing is making sure you stick to your game plan, what you've practiced, what you drilled, and what's you. And if the opportunity and opening is there, and obviously having that person in the corner that sees it as well as you sees it, if you're missing it, pulls you out and says, look, there it is for the taking, like he did, then, you know, you have that faith and belief in your corner. That's why they're there for you in the corner. If you don't have that faith and belief in your cornerman, then they shouldn't be in there. Do you know what I mean? And that's why you have them there. It's important. So hopefully, if stoppage comes, it comes, you know. Like, but the main important thing for me is that stepping in the ladder and that win, massively.
Fair enough, and I think you'll agree hearing everyone speak here that everyone speaks so like maturely here as well. So it's a great set of fighters that are here to get behind. And it's just great seeing the journey from all of you guys, like from press conference to press conference, seeing how it's all going. So, Leighton, good man, good to see you as always. I've got to give your mum a shout out.
Shout out, Angela.
Yeah, got to. It's become a tradition now, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's like a thing now, isn't it?
Shout out to everybody who supports these fighters. They've got great sets of supporters and family, and it's great. It's brilliant to see. Please tune in, and even better, get tickets off the boxes for this show. Please support them in this show. Please support them in December. Big shout out to Intro, who have done the hoodies as well. Don Marco, big thanks. Pat, thanks for putting the show on. Great set of fighters. Leighton, last but not least. And everybody, great to see you all. And see you all on Saturday.